Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer for the month of September. Bonus reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the 10 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, what's coming towards you, beautiful, the 10 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, what you are focused on is the King of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, and your blocked and challenged position is the Hangman. Major Arcana 4, Pisces, and your outcome is the 8 of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, Cancer, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is returning to good health and healing, financial recovery. As you can see, you are focused on the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is about having the Midas touch. Anything you touch, you make more beautiful or turn it to gold. I'm also getting something about not everything that glitters is gold. I'm getting something about an investment. There's a heavy investment, and the 10 of Pentacles is your end-all be-all, your big old house, your white picket fence. That can also be move or relocation, job and career, finances leveling up, or something about prospering and thriving, and social status, something about your status, dress to impress. What is this 10 of Cups? Something that's making you quite happy. Can also be something about who you're working with or collaborating with, commitment. This is commitment, commitment, commitment. And the 5 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the 5s in the tarot signifies change. Something's got to change, something's got to give. And in order for there to be change, you have to be the change. But I'm also getting something about solid, like you're solid, like a rock. And there could be somebody in your family feeling under the weather, feeling a little bit left out. I'm also getting somebody in your family or friend circle feeling left out, codependency, abandonment issues, or scarcity in finances. So what is this 10 of Pentacles? 10 of Pentacles, well, this card came out, wow, and the Tower. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Some kind of shocking information about your work, but I'm also getting something about having a huge realization, revelation, aha moment, and you dismantling, bringing something down that was built on a faulty fake foundation or a quagmire. But I'm also getting something about your finances, like shocking news about your financial situation or commitment, shocking news about a family situation, work situation, or who you're working with. This is somebody who feels left out in the crowd, or poor me, mental health, ill health, depression. If you're dealing with anybody who suffers from depression, you know, they are going to recover from that. But there's, what is this? You could also be dealing people with who are less fortunate than you, and you have a lot. And the 7 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And you know, the 7 of Wands is about drawing a line in the sand, standing up to a cause, standing up to a bully, standing up to adversity. No roadblock, no speed bump, no hiccup, no hurdle is going to get in your way of what you want to achieve. And you're protected on your path. I'm also getting something about protecting a commitment, a connection. And all these wands, all these demands are coming towards you. You have the right to say yes and no towards these commitments. If you have somebody who is an opportunist around you versus an investor, you're definitely going to blow this connection commitment up, and it could catch this person off guard or by surprise. I'm also getting something about information coming towards you, and you can be proactive versus reactive. Or maybe you have been shrugging this off, deflecting, pushing this back, or you're dealing with somebody who is very combative and defensive, very defiant. So what is this in your blocked and challenged position is the Hangman. It means sacrifice. Somebody here is stubborn, set in their ways, and unwilling to bend or change. Like this is about a new way of thinking, a new way of understanding some kind of circumstance or situation. Somebody here doesn't understand. But is it for them to understand of where you're going or who you want to collaborate or network with? Somebody here also is energetically holding on to you, or there's something about needing to cut cords, cut ties. And the High Priestess, Major Arcana 4, Pisces, also read that as Cancer. You know, there's some kind of secret here. It's like hiding some kind of secret. This person also, a family member or a friend or somebody close by, presents themselves as super duper happy. Or you are like saying, oh, I'm really happy in this relationship, but you're actually feeling quite empty and alone. Like not feeling supported in some kind of circumstance. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is feeling overworked, frustrated, and carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. I'm also getting something about a heavy one-sided situation, a heavy, you know, commitment, family dynamics. The High Priestess is secret. Opening up. Because this is not doing anything and not doing anything, but observing. Secretly observing. Needing to trust your gut feelings. Something about your gut as well. Pay more attention to your gut. So there's just something about somebody's gut health as well. And the 8 of Cups is emotionally detaching and purging from a person, place, or a situation. You've been ignoring your intuition on something about sacrificing a situation. You should have done it a long time ago. A secret sacrifice. This 8 of Cups can also be something about dissociation or escapism. You're trying to get away from a certain situation. Because there's something about energetic leeches, like leeching off your money, your time, boohoo story. What is this? 8 of Cups. And the 7 of Swords. Wow. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is like withdraw and withdraw. I'm also getting something about overdraft, like somebody has withdrawn a lot of money. 7 of Swords can also be liar, cheater, stealer, thief, of what is robbing your time, money, and energy. It is also somebody who's like a manipulator or an embarrassing secret. Somebody here is embarrassed. So it's almost like they just ran away. They ran away from commitment when the commitment got hard. What is this? 10 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Wands. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So the 10 of Cups is about happiness. Like, where would I be happy? And then you have some kind of world. And then travel. But there also is something about codependent or reliant on family, or family is codependent and reliant on you. Feeling left out, but you're not. It almost feels like you just need to be like strong like a rock and go after what it is that you want. Nobody's robbing your time, money, and energy more than you're robbing your own time, money, and energy. I'm also getting something about let this go. But there's something about feeling guilty, or somebody is like whipping up tears or pretending they're one big happy family, but it's a lie. So no longer wanting to live a lie. And that could be like something that used to make you really super duper happy, but it's actually draining your energy or depleting you as a person. What is this? 10 of Pentacles and Tower? And the Ace of Cups. Wow. So this is your end all be all, your big old house, your white picket fence, and some kind of like shocking heart opening, like a chakra opening. A new investment opening up for you, and it could come in and catch you off guard or by surprise. But it's almost like you feel guilty for leaving or abandoning a situation, but I feel like there's something about this new birth, new home, peace, harmony, tranquility, being by a body of water. I'm also getting something about your home, like a water leak, or there's something about like water in the home. So there could be something that you might need to fix, and that could also be setting you back, like you weren't expecting on spending that money. But that Ace of Cups is like a shocking offer, but it's tied to the 10 of Pentacles. So this could also be something about inheritance, legacy, luxury, tradition, making a new commitment, buying a new home. New job. Wow, and the Strength card. And see, there's a gentleness. It also speaks of diplomacy. Something about very strong, or whatever you're doing, it's going to take all your strength and power. You know, that's also a healing element. So one or two things is a priority to you, and the rest is a big old obligation, or people are too heavily reliant on you, and it's robbing your own time and happiness. It's like you've been avoiding of walking away, or you've been kind of like one foot in, one foot out. Strength card is also confidence, bravery, gentleness, gentle strength. What is this? Hangman and High Priestess. Could be dealing with a Pisces. But there's something about a secret sacrifice. And this has been in the works for a while, because this is about secret exit. And the Queen of Wands. Wow. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Queen of Wands in the upright is somebody who doesn't give a flying flip-flop to the flip of what anyone thinks he or she. They just take brave, bold action, and they assert oneself. Very highly independent and very confident. So this is like a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, a loss of desire. You secretly lost inspiration, or somebody here is not as confident as you deem. And I feel like that you could be finding this out. Queen of Wands can also be somebody who is secretly pissed off and angry. This is somebody who is controlling and rageful, vengeful, somebody out for revenge. Deep-rooted insecurities, an attention seeker. Somebody was wanting your undivided attention at all times. But, you know, Queen of Wands can also be codependency and somebody who's not feeling so brave or confident. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, but it is also, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of what? Yeah, this is like codependency, but also somebody controlling. It's a red flag. But what is this? 8 of Cups and 7 of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is somebody who is thirsty for information. But I'm also getting something about the Page of Pentacles, a child. This could be like a teenager. But I'm also getting something about man, child, woman, child. This person checks out, or there's something about a manipulator, games being played, trickery. Somebody has a hidden motive or agenda of always how to make you feel reliant or codependent so that you can't leave a relationship. But I'm also getting somebody who is enabled and pretending they're happy in some kind of commitment, but it's actually keeping them empty. And this is also longing, your soul longing for more, taking a course, taking a class, upgrading your skills. Maybe not wanting to work with children anymore, or there's something about childcare. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is fantasy, illusion, mixed feelings, and procrastination. This is like your soul longing for more. And you could also be making swift, quick movements to detach from some kind of circumstance. But this is also, you know, longing for more. This is research, study. That also could be like a child being like, yeah, no, I'm doing my studies. They're not. They're playing video games or lying. That's also doing something differently in your life, like joining a yoga class or taking Pilates lessons. Whatever this is, it's beautiful. Anybody who's breadcrumbing you and wasting your time, don't give energy into that. Carried away. Wow, this is beautiful. Let yourself be caught up in the whirlwind of romantic moments right here. And that might be catching you off guard or by surprise. This is somebody who's very generous with their time and energy. Commitment. Commit to the thing next, or commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Keeping a promise. But it's making you extremely happy, or you're going to be shocked. Protected. Find solace in the safety of knowing you are sheltered and guided through life's temptress towards tranquil shores. That can also be going by the shoreline, or something about moving closer to a body of water. Because remember when I was like, a shocking commitment, but there's like a heart opening and waking up to a new commitment. Fast progress. Move forward with swift precision and do what must be done right here. It's almost like you have to deliver news, some kind of communication. It almost feels like you feel guilty for doing something good for yourself here. Yes, release and renewal. Embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal. Allow new energy to shape your path right here. Feeling alone in some kind of circumstance or commitment, or even if you are in like a connection or around family, you just feel empty. So it's like you're going somewhere, doing something. The man-child. Emotionally stunted man acts younger than age. Peter Pan syndrome. Plays mind games in love. Lacks accountability and non-committal. The ghoster avoids serious topics, has inconsistent relationship, lacks courage, runs from deep feelings, may act awkward or weird, avoidant attachment. So right here, people who are giving you crumbs, just let the ghost go. And they might be a man-child, right? Like they just want a confidence boost. Somebody here to stroke their ego, but you're already releasing it, letting go. You were like, yeah, maybe it was once like a fantasy of happily ever after, but I feel like you have somebody so much more generous. This person is going to be proactive, working bravely towards you, or vice versa. The artist. Creatively gifted soul, owns art studio, sells art, original thinker, can be deep, introspective, great imagination, can be unusual or quirky. The professional, yes. Works at a large company, climbing the ladder, works a 9-to-5, job trained at profession, business-minded, pressure to compete. The Joker, plays silly games, can be emotionally immature, lands into trouble, unreliable source, wears costumes for work, clowns, kids, parties. So I do feel like you have somebody who's clowning around, or it's almost like somebody snoozes, they lose. But wow, you're coming into like something very fuzzy and warm. And it's going to be like shocking, busting you open, like you're just going to know. And breadcrumbs are not a thing. Handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. Frying pan, troubles and accusations. How dare you, Cancer, leave this family tradition? We're in it together. This is literally making you sick, wherever that was. Again, controlling, ruthless, somebody here, codependent, not. This is what somebody wanted, their ego stroked here. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Door, opportunities are waiting for you. Desk, pay attention. Pay attention to your work, yes. Don't get distracted on what other people are doing, or if you have people who are like, but Cancer, you know, we're family, we all got to stick together and stuff like that. I feel like you need to make your own decisions, because you've been more than generous, but there is some kind of like the power of you to push through to get what it is that you want. And Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. And I get that. You're worried about, you know, this person's triggers, or you know, maybe you have an elderly family member that's like constantly relying on you, but they don't do anything to return to their own good health or healing, or, you know, like there's somebody who always makes excuses because it dismisses their behavior. So like, let's just say this person's overweight and they're like, oh, you know, I'm so tired. You know, I'm ugly. I'm fat. But this person just needs to do the work right here, but they use avoidant, or, you know, they keep checking out. It's like when things get hard, they check out, of course. But there's something beautiful coming together. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Cancer, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.